You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Mama always said I'd be the chosen one.
I talked with the folks at the Jacksonville Aviation Authority. Feds come in, they do it, they got a bus. My view would be, why don't we, if they're going to come here, we'll provide buses and provide them. I will send them to Delaware and do that. I mean, if he's not going to support the border being secured, then he should be able to have everyone there.
Excellent idea. This is November the 12th, 2021. Those are the words of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, saying that if Biden is going to continue to leave our borders open and then overnight, in the dead of night, put illegals on planes and ship them all across the interior of our nation, such as Florida, then what DeSantis is suggesting, when those planes arrive, we will then put them on buses and we will drive them to Delaware, drop them in Biden's backyard, basically. Originally when we began to have more and more illegals coming across, and more, and this is, of course, before Trump could actually get hold of it and greatly reduce the numbers, during the Obama years when we had them more and more coming across, and we had all the left crying out for compassion and empathy. Not one of them that I know of. If there is, I'd like to know about it. Not one Democrat congressman that made that cry at that point, nor any of the Hollywood elites said we'll open our house and take in the illegals. Not one. But the idea was, let's just get them spread across the nation and then quickly get them documented as citizens so they can vote in the next election. And then at that time, there was a proposal, kind of fun proposal, but nothing happened of it. Let's just take them all and drop them into D.C., right on the Capitol steps. Let them make a decision from there. How do you think the congressman, even Democrat congressman, would have reacted? How do you think Biden and his constituency in his home state would react if suddenly busloads of illegals are dropped right in the middle of his town? But see, that's not it. That's not their concern. They're going to drop them in your town or anywhere else they can in the dead of night. We're going to get into that in more detail. And, of course, the supply chain backup continues, and the gas prices continue to go up. All food prices continue to go up. What goods you can find are going up in price, and the shortage continues. There's nothing good that's happening. But fear not, my friend, because the Biden administration and their puppets have an answer. The Build Back Better plan will solve everything. Really. When Energy Secretary Granholm was asked about gas prices, what can you do about gas prices? She was, that's hilarious, as if I could do anything about gas prices. That's the attitude of this entire administration. They can create the problem, and they don't have to live in it. They certainly can't solve it. It's, again, your backyard issue. We're going to hear a little bit later today from VP Harris trying to explain economics. I know third graders who could do a better job than what she did. In the meantime, vaccines being pushed, employees being dropped, and that's going to continue. And they keep encouraging, the word now is encouraging parents to get your kids vaccinated, ages 5 to 11. And keep in mind, these are still experimental drugs, even for those given the adults, and they are all approved under an emergency approval order of the FDA. And there's now many saying, even if you're vaccinated, you should not support mandated vaccines. What do you think? Well, that's one of the questions we'll be getting into. We've got a guest from Heritage Foundation coming up. We'll talk about that. And, of course, as we continue to watch all of this unfold, VP Harris does have a warning for you. Santa Claus might not be able to get everything he needs this year to help all the kids who want toys and so forth. You can blame the Grinch, Biden. Lock and load. Ready. On the right.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.